What about Jules? Jules and Sandy?
You're jumping ahead of the story, dear.
Ooh, dear, he calls me. Yes. It's round the horn, yeah. You young people, you young people out there, yeah, you look it up in your Wikipedia. Yes, you do that, you'll find that from 1965 to 1968, we did grace the airways of this septic isle.
The scene opens with Sir Ian discovering Sir Derek with a quill in his hand.
Was that you? Shrieking like a brigade of prancers?
Vagabond.
Writing letters of my snappings.
Spoils.
To your poisonous old mother, you set my crushing cheeks on edge. I, fair Solon, what I'd choose, I'd give you the dangle stuff, as they did in the ancient days of the Roman Empire.
And the actor Sir John Gielgud was also arrested.
Oh, yes, indeed I was. Yes, for I so much preferred the dank and dingy cottages over the grand urinals of the Ritz or the Café de Paris. You see, all that marble and gilt edging had a tendency to make one's cock look so shabby.
As Quentin Crisp observed.
A passer-by would have to be very innocent indeed not to catch the meaning of the mannequin walk and the stance in which the hip was only prevented from total dislocation by the hand placed upon it.
His vocal opponent in the Lords was Second World War hero General Montgomery.
I regard the act of homosexuality in any form as the most abominable bestiality that any human being can take part in. We are not French. And we are not other nationals. We are British. Thank God.
The moral crusader Mary Whitehouse regularly objected to this smut.
The BBC should encourage and sustain faith in God and bring him back to the heart of our family and national life. But they spread propaganda and disbelief, doubt and dirt, promiscuity, infidelity and drinking.
There were nevertheless a few charitable responses.
No, I think it's part of our heritage. I mean, it was a language that was made up by gay men that was so closeted. That's how they had to communicate. Oh no, why should we turn our back on that? No, I think we should respect and remember them, Mrs. Slocum.
Your East End Queen from the docks, well, she'd elaborate and invent, right? So instead of saying, what a cod-eek...
What a bad face.
She'd say...
What a coddy-cattle, dear.
And she'd throw in some words of Yiddish.
Yes, Varder the Schnottel and the messenger B-Flatomi and the Nanti-Raya.
Could it be called a language?
Oh, a lexicon, you mean? Oh, no, indeed not. Polari, you see, has its own, so to speak, morphological grammatical structuring.
Douglas Worth at the Sunday Pictorial worried over the
evil of homosexuality, an unnatural vice which is getting a dangerous grip on this country.
In Ian Forster's novel Morris, written in 1913, the eponymous character calls himself
an unspeakable of the Oscar Wilde sort.
This meant, in the words of Metropolitan Police Commissioner John Nott Bower,
paint and powder, waved hair, sitting on each other's knees and calling each other girls' names.
Polari had become a symbol of oppression.
Get rid of Polari and the homosexual world will be one in which we'll all get along together. And the road to freedom will be paved with distressed denim and handlebar moustaches.